Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome on back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. We are back for episode 3, and ladies and gentlemen, things are starting to get on track for us in this career mode. We are currently up to a 74 overall. We've got a very decent amount of goals and assists so far. 6 goals and 7 assists from 13 appearances now. We're making our way into the season. It took a bit of time for me to get going, but now look at it. We are currently the 3rd highest goal scorer in our team, and we are the leading assist getter as well. I was concerned when we brought Macon in and a few other players that were going to play in midfield, but so far it really does look like I am honestly one of the main guys in this team. Despite only playing 13 games, I've got more assists than anybody else, more goals than anyone else except for Ismail Assar. He is the only one. And really, to be honest with you, most games that I play, apart from this one that we have coming up against Bristol City, Saad normally doesn't even start in. So I think he's just got a lot of goals in more or less sim games. But either way, we are going to get kicked on and underway with the first game of the day here, ladies and gentlemen, against Bristol City. I am looking to continue my reasonably good form. I mean, it took me a long time to get my first goal from at least open play, and when we got it, oh my lord, did the floodgates open. We got ourselves a hat-trick in the last game at Vicarage Road, which was just absolutely brilliant. I scored my first goal from a set piece, a brilliant free kick, and now I'm looking to really get cracking, okay? Only the 4 goals in competitive games and a handful of assists here too, so let's see. Trying to slip in Ismail Assar down the right-hand side, a potential cross in back for me, and I go for the old, I don't know, it's like a shot that hits the bottom side of my foot, and it didn't really generate a lot of power. Ismail Assar could potentially be on here. No, just a little bit offside. But Sar's getting a lot of service at the moment. And at, unfortunately, this stage, we haven't really quite been able to hit the back of the net as of yet. But it was a very dominant 30 minutes or so. Now Hughes trying again to send Ismail Assar away. That one's a little bit more clearly going to be offside. The guy just cannot hold his run at the moment. But yeah, right toward the end of the half here, we've got Archif Lazar just again floating it up to our striker, and he does really nothing with it, which is very wasteful with our possession. It's been quite frustrating, and with no time left in the half, it's going to end 0-0 at least going into halftime. And really, I barely touched the ball. I had almost none of it in that half at all, which is not exactly the kind of performance I was looking to back up my hat-trick with. So yeah, I might try to be a little bit more dominant, a little bit more of a ball hog here. We at least go and back and get it and win it ourselves. That's beautiful. Sardini running into that open space. I've got a gap. I'm getting cut off. Do the right thing. Lay it off. Surely the first. No! Another shot and another save. Unbelievably. We just cannot seem to create this opening yet. But maybe here with Deeney backheeling into Will Hughes, and Will Hughes smashing it past the goalkeeper. Nearly an hour gone. Finally, there's your first. I still have not really had much of a say in this game. Yeah, sure, I'm the one that passes it to Deeney, who comes up with the nice backheel, and goddamn Hughes, what a bloody finish. But at least we take the lead. I'm not doing much with it myself though, but a nice little 1-2 here. I'm sending myself away, cutting back for Deeney. Deeney gets a shot off. It's blocked and just goes past, unfortunately, the goal. I maybe have an attempt myself, and we've hit the post, the crossbar. How close we were to that one. I've already hit the woodwork, quite a fair few times already in this bloody, what am I trying to say? In this bloody, career mode. We're only up to, like, the 3rd episode. We're only halfway through the season. But hopefully, we don't go and bottle it right toward the end. There are a few chances at a tackle there that were all pretty wasteful. And I have no idea what we're doing with that kind of a clearance. We're just begging to concede an equaliser with almost no time to go. I'm running back. I try to cut him off. Slide tackle missed. Make the last ditch tackle with the trailing leg. And we just hold on. And with a few minutes to go, stoppage time, we got them locked up. They go all the way back. 2 minutes are up. And we just hold on. Just for a 1-0 victory against Bristol City. Come on, lads. I did not have my biggest game. Didn't get an assist. Didn't get a goal. Really didn't contribute that much at all. I mean, I nearly got a goal. Hit the post. Nearly got an assist. Deeney just got his shot blocked. But it's, it's not my brightest game. But that's fine. At least the team got the job done in the end. I continue to again put in my ridiculous effort in training, and we are continuing to try to crack that top 6. Currently sitting in 7th place, a point behind Derby County and Bournemouth, and really it's incredibly close between all the teams in that top, toward the top of the table. Meanwhile, I have tried now for a while to get myself off the loan list. Of course, I mentioned it in the last episode that the only reason I asked to be loan listed was because I wasn't playing games and I felt like I needed to do something for the love of God to get myself in the team. Isaac Success is going to be returning, which is good to see. He's not going to be playing in this game though, or at least he will only be coming off of the bench. But I had to go and try to do something to get myself into this team. I thought maybe a cry for help, asking for a loan away would do it. And maybe to an extent it did, or maybe it was just the fact that we've continued to grow and overall I've had some magnificent performances, and now I seem to have really solidified my spot in the starting 11. I am still missing the odd game here or there, but we're definitely playing more games now than we're missing, which was definitely not the case at the beginning of this season. But still, hopefully a chance here to have a much better game than the last one we had against Bristol City. And let's see if we can start it off early. We're trying to slip in Deeney. Deeney's going to go down the left-hand side to Lazar, who's going to cross one in for me nice and early. It's a dink past the keeper, and that will do it. That is the first goal of this game, of the day. It was a tight angle. I could have maybe just, placed it bottom left corner, and who knows. But really, at the end of the day, I figured let's just go with a tiny little ding to hopefully get over the top of the outstretched arm of the defender, and it has worked. And there's another. We are up to 5 goals now in the championship. That's not bad for a centre midfielder at this stage of the season. Brilliant stuff. Another cross in, and a volley that has gone right to the goalkeeper, Neil Etheridge. Man, I could have had 2 goals in about 15 minutes. Now Troy Deeney, back to me, and it's the woodwork again. That is the second time in 2 games. What a cross that is, by the way. To Deeney, to Chalobah, setting myself up. Oh, what a goal this would be. Hughes with a shot. Back out for Deeney. Back to Deeney. And then finally stuck away. Oh my goodness, how many bites of the cherry did we get there? Hughes, Deeney, Deeney again. Finally, the goal would not be denied. But sadly, getting back to what I was saying before, I've been denied twice by the woodwork. I'm hoping it won't happen again. Now for a left foot finesse into the top left-hand corner. We're not even at halftime, yet it's 3-0, and I'm sitting on a 10-match rating, and that is one of the goals of the season. What a finesse, what a curler. From right outside the box, the touch to settle on my non-preferred left. I've got 3-star weak foot, ladies and gentlemen, and I produced that. Looks like it might have nicked the post on the way in as well, so I still be hitting that woodwork, but at least this time it goes in. And oh my goodness, that will take the wind completely out of Birmingham's sails. We are surely going to be on for a surefire 3 points. Oh, that is much, much better. That's way more like it. Come on, baby. 2 goals. Trying to set up Ismail Assar maybe for an assist. The keeper comes way off of his line. Cross back into me. And another attempt that's gone right down the middle of the goal. Straight at Neil Etheridge. First a volley. Now another header. Oh, come on. Got a hat-trick only a few games ago. Looking to get another one. Etheridge comes out and just, punches that one away pretty comfortably. I go sliding in to try to make an interception. And oh no. This is not very good indeed. But oh, it's a yellow right on the hour mark. That is, seriously, the closest I have come to getting a red card. I went to make a genuine, slide tackle to try to, intercept the ball and clipped the back of a defender's leg. I'm shocked that I didn't get sent off there. I thought that was going to be it. But either way, Hughes, Deeney, could maybe still get a hat-trick here. He takes a touch, though. Too close to a defender, and I'm trying to do anything I can to get my hat-trick with time ticking down. We make a substitution, 10 minutes or so left to go. A 1-2 here, Hughes. I just unload on goal and somehow get it off. Looked like I had a man in my own way, but no, my teammate does not obstruct me. I get a powerful shot off. Etheridge has stopped me twice today. I've had a fair few attempts on goal. I'm getting forward. I am playing that centre attacking midfielder role despite being in a CDM in the formation. I don't care. I shoot. Sam Dalby thankfully does not stay in the way. He just avoids my shot. And that is going to be the second hat-trick of my season. Can you believe it already? We are scoring ridiculous amounts of goals. I mean, when we finally do start scoring, God, we score them in abundance. Unfortunately, we will not keep a clean sheet, though. It is going to be a goal here for Bella. And Birmingham, They get one back. What a shame. We could have won by 4 goals. Instead, we win by 3. At the end of the day, really not much changes. We still take home 3 points, and I am taking home a match ball. How about that? I stick away 3 goals. We walk away with 3 points. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Unfortunately, not for that man Neil Etheridge, who actually sort of did okay. Yet he's gonna have to take the L. It's just how it is. But anyway, look at that iconic image right there. That's lovely stuff. 4-1 win. I've bagged my second hat-trick of the season. How good. And even though I don't really want to look at loan offers, I'm still getting them because I'm still on the loan list despite really not needing to be there. I get one for Werder Bremen. I'm just going to straight up reject that one. We might see some pretty interesting teams coming for me, but I'm probably still going to just turn them down. Like, I hope you guys understand that. But yeah, either way, moving on. Watford versus Middlesbrough, the next game. You can see we're actually in the top 5 now, currently in 5th place. We overtook Birmingham City after shellacking them 4-1. So hopefully here a fairly good opportunity. And indeed, we will get ourselves a victory, a 2-1 win. That now takes us from 5th all the way up to 4th place. We are slowly and steadily climbing up the table at a very, very good rate. And look at this. I'm up to 7 goals now and 6 assists from 13 professional competitive games played. It's lovely to see. Now I get another offer. This one is really interesting though. It is West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. So this is our way back to the Prem. But in all honesty, I'm really loving my life at Watford at the moment. The only way I would really consider leaving this team in the next transfer window, I don't think I want to go on loan at all. I really don't. I'd go on a transfer. I don't think I'd go on a loan. A loan just doesn't make sense given how well I'm playing. If I was sold, that's a different story. So, yeah, I need to go to a really enticing team. Well, West Brom, Premier League, but not enticing, if you know what I mean. And plus, I'm not sure if I'd go great in that side either. Moving on, though. We do have a game against Reading, which I was not selected for, being rested, whatever. I don't get picked, and we lose it 2-1. That is not good at all. But, oh well, we continue to move on. At least we've been able to get a decent amount of points as of late, so we're still going to hopefully have a fairly good position in the table. We're now moving into December, which is always a ridiculously packed month, and Luton Town are indeed going to be our next opponents. We've got Isaac Success playing down the left-hand side now. This is honestly one of the stronger starting 11s I think Watford can field, with Deeney starting up top, Ismail Assar's in there, Hughes and Chalobah. I prefer to be starting with those two in midfield. I'm really liking the look of this team. I really am. Maybe not so much the weather, but Luton Town, our next opponents, with a very strong, very well-rested Watford team, including myself. This could be big. Hopefully, a very good opportunity here for us to snag another 3 points after dropping them against Reading. So, here we go then. Continuing to move on. I will hopefully have another great day because this is going to be my first game back at Vicarage Road since the last game I played here, where I did indeed score a hat-trick. So who knows? Can we grab ourselves maybe an assist here? Success crosses one in after he somehow wins it back. The ball slipped in, didn't quite reach him, but he fought for it, got it back, and now I score a goal quick smart at the beginning of the game, and I've busted out. How about that for a little celebration? Just the chillaxing line on the ground in the rain after scoring a header. It's nice to know that I can actually score a header now. That might be my first goal, actually, now that I think about it, that I've scored with my head at Watford. I mean, I might be, maybe I'm forgetting one or two, but, like, no, I genuinely believe that's the first headed goal I have scored. It was a freebie, so there you go. Now Luton Town are going to come up the other end, possibly grab one right back, but no! What a block by the defender there, somehow keeping us just 1-0 up. Luton Town, I thought for sure they would get it. They may still. Clark's got the ball here. Another block there by Firmino. What a game he's having down back at the moment. But it's definitely switched the momentum, as that is one hell of a ball. And a shot that is absolutely smashed toward our goal. And Foster is not going to do anything about that. The captain scores for Luton Town. And Jesus, it was just a blast and a half, like right into the net, right up into the roof of the net. And Foster's attempt at the save was less of an attempt and more of it just he fell backward and fell over on his ass. Like he's, barely stuck his arms out there. But, oh well. We really can't say that we deserve to be going in a half-time 1-0 up because they were dominating toward the end of it. We scored early and then they really took control. So we've got to do something in this second half. Ismail Assar looking to do something, dragging his feet around, waiting for an opponent to, I don't know, create some space. Hughes with a ball in for Isaac. Success! His first game back. It is a success. He goes and scores a brilliant one on his return. A nice volley. He set me up as well for my first goal today. So what a return he's having. Instead of Archif Lazar, who's not terrible, but really not the guy I'd prefer to be playing left wing, why do we not start him? That's what I'm saying. I want to see more of Isaac's success down that left-hand side if possible. But now Macon's going to come into the game. I'm looking to maybe grab a second goal myself, possibly even a first assist, depending on what's available. Troy Deeney back for me, looking and observing and waiting and moving it out wide now. We got Troy Deeney who might take a shot. We're taking our time with it. Across into me. I head it down for Hughes. Hughes has a shot. It deflects up into the air and the goalkeeper punches it away. It's just an absolute mess of an attack that right there. I've got some space. I go for the finesse and for the third game. Are you kidding me in a row? I have now hit the woodwork. And this is becoming a joke at this point. It's ridiculous. But in the last 5 minutes or so, that goal would have probably iced the game, but we're still, there's still a chance that they could get something from this. Deeney with a ball, crossing one in. I'm just sitting back, remembering that I am playing at the centre defensive midfielder role. I do want to make sure I'm not leaving my entire back line exposed, but the boys ahead of me can't get anything done. 2 minutes left to go, and we are just by the skin of our teeth going to hold on to this one. Time's pretty well up. I take a touch there, and it just completely got away from me. I've no idea what the hell that was, but Luton Town gave us a real red-hot crack right there, and we were able to rise to the challenge and thankfully grab ourselves a 2-1 win. And really, I know I scored my goal, but this was all Isaac's success, really, this result. That was brilliant from him. A goal and an assist. I just headed home from within 6 yards, and bloody love to see it. Hopefully more of him on the left and Ismail Assar on the right. I'd be a very happy boy if that can continue. But still, moving on into the 9th now of December. Derby County. I've now been picked again. My stamina is a little bit low, but it's fine. Still the old starting 11 that I prefer. Again, every single player in that starting 11 is the player that I want, although I wouldn't be surprised if I probably end up getting substituted at some point in this game now that I'm quite tired. So hopefully I'll be able to do most of my damage in this first half, and I'm probably anticipating the substitution a little bit later on. Anyway, I end up, oh my god, doing the total opposite. I've been absolutely mugged off. I got completely and utterly megged right there, and oh my god, that was horrific. That was oh. Well, that's my first ever experience getting nutmegged in this My Player Career Mode. Hopefully it is the only experience. Oh dear, let's just move on. Let's hopefully go and grab maybe an assist. Isaac, success. He's running the show since coming back. Oh, you love the boy. Look at him. Brilliant work down the left. There's so much space for him too. And he's able to charge on forward and charge up his left boot. That is such a great hit. Isaac, success. Mate, we have missed you. Honestly, Lazar was just, he'd occasionally get his goal. He wasn't terrible. He was just a bit quiet. But success since coming back has been massive. I'm absolutely in love with him. I mean, you think Ismail Assar would probably be the main or the better winger, but no, it's been all Isaac's success in the last 2 games. It's brilliant. The cross in just misses a Derby County man. Hughes now back for me. I'm going to move it down to the right-hand side, but now I've gone and given it away with a pretty poor turnover. I am able to get back up to my feet, though, and we continue on. A ball flicked up over the top. I swear that's actually come off of the head of Troy Deeney. Not that he wasn't really getting blocked off by his defender anyway, but it's back and forth at the moment. That's a really nice ball in for me. I have another shot. Are you kidding me? At least this time, it goes back to Hughes, but that's 4 times I've hit the woodwork in about 4 or 5 games. It is beyond a joke at this point. At least Will Hughes is able to stick it in on the rebound. That's all I can ask for, okay? I'm not going to get an assist for it. In fact, I still haven't gotten a goal or an assist in this game now. I've dried up. Like, when I get my goals and my assists, I get them in bulk, man. And other times, I'm just being denied, dude. But at least we now go into the dressing room at halftime, 2 goals up. It should be through a goal through me, but instead it'll be Hughes and Success that have scored it. And man, I'm fuming. I am. But anyway, a good through ball in here from me after Cavasello won it back. We're trying to set someone up here, Macon down on the wing, and just waiting for him to do anything apart from that. My God, why did we spend so much money on this guy? Jesus Christ, he's just 13 million and he's been useless. at least the clearance from Kiko Firmino is good. 60 minutes into the game, and substitutions are going to be made, and that is my number, ladies and gentlemen, the number 99. Success and Buckley come off, and, well, we have ourselves a 2-0 lead, 30 minutes to go. I anticipated I'd probably get subbed off, and really, not much happened for the remaining 30 minutes. That is going to be game. So, 3-0, a good win, or 2-0, should I say, against Derby County to secure the 3 points. And man, it's just pissing me off. The bloody woodwork. The posts are pissing me off big time. I think I did hit the post for 1 goal that I scored, but oh well. Watford are in 4th now. Cristiano Ronaldo looks like he's won the Player of the Year, the Ballon d'Or, so good on him. I've been selected again for the next game, but again, I'm really having an issue with stamina. A lot of the time, my teammates are pretty well rested. Most of the players that I play with in this starting 11 played the last game as well, but it's just for me, my stamina. I do run around probably a lot harder than a lot of the other players in the team, and my stamina is not terrible, but maybe it's something I'd look to improve at some point. And look at that! Blackburn Rovers in this game have already taken the lead in just a little over 10 minutes. You know, most games that we've played have actually been quite challenging. We've had some really good results as of late. But, yeah, Luton Town gave us a run. A couple of other teams in this episode have definitely been up to it. And now Blackburn have actually taken the lead against us. That is quite a rare thing for us. And, well, we're only going to go and concede another one. It is 2-0, and this is a disastrous start. What a ball floated up in there, just fully expecting it to be cleared, and somehow it wasn't. It's a horrific start, but we're not out of this yet. There's still plenty of time for us to at least tie this thing up. Zinchenko. Chalobah has a shot. If that had somehow been on target, that would have been, like, unreal. But sadly, no. The one to goal could not work out. I got a bit of space here. Looking to set up Hughes, who just blasts it on in. Very well done. We waited until the absolute last second to get that ball off to Will Hughes. And in the end, we got him the best look possible. It is a rocket that goes into the back of the net. Some of our players can hit the ball bloody hard, I'm telling you. But either way, nice to get one back before halftime, but it is still 2-1 in Blackburn's favour. So we've still got a little bit of work that we've got to make sure we get done here. What is Zinchenko going to be able to sort me out with? I make my run down to the right-hand side on the wing, could cross something in, and we see our man here, Chalobah, right on the edge of the box. Hughes, why doesn't he shoot? He doesn't shoot for whatever reason, but it might work out because we've got ourselves a penalty. Right, pretty much on the hour mark, brought down. I typically take mine. Dolan's going to be coming off, but I'm going to be coming off. You've got to be kidding me. And Macon is coming on. Oh, what a substitution. He's the one that takes it, and he hits the post. You've got to be kidding me. I always take penalties. You make the substitution. I'm your designated penalty taker, and the gaffer has taken me off, and now Blackburn are going to go up the other end, and Rothwell's going to score one. Mate, that is pure karma. Absolute pure karma. Just like in the last game, taken off around about the half-hour mark, or the hour mark, should I say. An interception there from Hughes, a shot, that's saved, 3-1 up for Blackburn, and it's going to stay that way. Mate, if you don't take me off, you let me take my penalty, I'd probably score it. I'll probably hit the post as well, though, to be fair, with how this damn game and episodes have been going, but geez, I tell you what, man, I was fuming when that happened. Of course you would take me off right after we won a penalty. That is so annoying. And we lose the game as a result. Like, this is becoming a bit of a trend. I'm not saying we win every game that I play in, but most games we do. You take me off and look at what happens. It's bloody ridiculous. Anyway, we are not that many games away from January and the transfer window. I'm already doing brilliantly. I've got basically 8 goals and 8 assists this season from 16 games. I'm smashing it. But I could probably be doing, I feel deep down, even better. Like, I'm not even joking. I reckon I could. So, we are now going to be taking on Sheffield Wednesday. And this will probably be the last game that I reckon we'll play today. And I really want to see if I can secure myself a bag. I mean, just like I did in the last game of the last episode, getting that hat-trick. And an assist to go with it, you know. Sliding in to try to win the ball. I thought maybe I did there for a second, but early, 2-foot challenge. And it is only going to be a yellow card again. There's 2 challenges there that could have both been possible red cards. I mean, I was more nervous about the first one, obviously, but still, though, 26 minutes into this one, no goals had been scored. Good little control there from me to Chalobah, and then back. and then success to Chalobah. Flick up over the top. Oh, this is brilliant ball movement and the volley on the left foot. And that is another goal for yours truly. 9 goals now in 17 games and 17 goals and assists combined in 17 games. I've got a great goal and assist tally going at the moment. And how about this? Watching it onto the left foot. The keeper's attempt at a save is questionable, to say the least. But 9 goals for the number 99 in the championship this season. How good. Come on, lads. Let's keep it moving. Honestly, brilliant. We've actually dropped a fair few points as of late. We need to start getting them back on track. Come on. Deeney, off to Chalobah, off to me. I then play a ball down the left-hand side for Isaac's success. Sitting on the edge of the box. A lot of space. A lot of time. And finding the top right corner. Oh, yes. It's a brace in the first half. And we are flying. And I am cruising Watford to another hopeful win here. This is magnificent. Off to success. Probably wasn't even really a need to play him down the left-hand side because it's not like he had much to cross to. All he could do was cut it back for me. And I just take my touch before anyone can close me down. Look at that angle. That is absolutely perfect. And the backflip to bust out just because of how good it was. Oh, yes. 10 goals now in the championship. And that will be another endorsement locked at the end of this episode. How good is it? Hughes headed backward toward me right on the edge of half time. I go for a little snap volley that's obviously going to go quite wide. But how good would that have been if I had somehow gotten my hat trick like that? But no, it's been a magnificent second or first half anyway. Hopefully the second half will be just as good. See, look, now I'm winning the bloody ball back. Deeney to Macon. Macon off to success. I'm trying to get him behind, calling for it. Not going to get it as of yet. But then we slip in Hughes. Hughes is then going to just drive it into the back of the net. We've got, what, 2 goals and now an assist in this game. And I am making a habit of scoring bags in the last game of each episode, all right? I tell you what, this is lovely stuff. And hopefully still a hat-trick to come. But this is the first game in the day that I think I'm really grabbing by the scruff of the neck and making it my own. Like, this is lovely stuff to see. A bit of a tussle there with Ismail Assar and his defender. I go back, pick up the loose scraps, and looking for an opportunity here. Maybe a 1-2. Zinkernagel, a ball in there to Deeney at the back stick. Got to do something fancy to squeeze it between the keeper and the goal line defender. And we score it. Another chip right in between the two of them. And we bust out it's almost going to become the iconic just lying down celebration. Look at that. They had to do something to awkwardly squeeze it between the two that were closing me down. I could have maybe just piled it in, but it looks like actually in the end it's hit the hand of a defender, but it goes in nonetheless. It's going to be my goal. 11 in the championship, and that is now another hat-trick, ladies and gentlemen. That is 2 hat-tricks in this episode. I tell you what, I know I've got the finisher archetype, but sheesh am I putting it to good use now. I'm basically like, I don't know. If I had to compare myself to any other footballer, I'm thinking I'm like a Frank Lampard at this point. I'm a midfielder that's good for I'm on track for 20 plus goals or something this season, man. This is ridiculous stuff. I am loving it. Am I the next Lampard, Gerrard? I wouldn't say the next Scholes, but either way, the next game that we play will be against Stoke City. I have not been selected in the team because I think I actually have a suspension for too many yellow cards. But either way, like I mentioned before, we do indeed have an endorsement unlocked now. And ladies and gentlemen, for scoring 10 goals in the championship so far this season, I've now unlocked an Adidas sponsorship, ladies and gentlemen. So I can now pick between Adidas boots to wear in games, which is brilliant. They're now considered unlocked. And I also get to upgrade my weak foot from 3 stars to 4 stars. I've already scored plenty of goals with my left foot already in this episode. So to make it even better is going to be just brilliant. And yeah, I really like the boots that I picked out as well. The predominantly white with a sort of flary orange kind tinge to it. Like I'm a fan of the boots, lads. I'm a fan of it. We're continuing to grow in overall. The Stoke City game that I have not been selected for, obviously, because of suspension. We're just going to give that one a quick sim. And if we can win it, it'll be huge. Stoke are pretty high up in the table, and we are going to get the big dub. That will hopefully propel us a long way up the table. Where does it have us? It has us in 3rd place, and we overtake Stoke City. How good is this? We're up into 3rd place. We're a point away from top 2, which gives us automatic promotion. Got bloody 20 goals and assists from 17 games. I am now finally back and available after my suspension, so life is looking so good for us. at Watford. We have got, of course, don't forget the transfer window in only a few days after this game against Brentford, and I think there's one more left in December. But lads, we're hitting up another transfer window very soon. I'm doing amazingly in the Championship. Who knows if some offers are going to come my way. If they do, we will consider it. But gosh, I'm loving life at Watford. We are smashing it here. I'm almost starting to think that the Championship, mate, I took the step down too soon. Chelsea, they never should have let me go, and I'm showing them why. But anyway, it's brilliant stuff, lads. Thank you all for watching. Till the next My Player Career Mode episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name's MasterBucks. Catch you later, and bye-bye.